is not your first time here, then thank you so much for coming back. And if this is your first time here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it. This video is going to be focused on items that I have purchased for my home in the last month-ish to add to my home decor. Most of it is from secondhand stores or antiquing, thrifting type items. A few of them are new. I did go to Marshall's and Hobby Lobby this past month, so I do have a couple of items from there. So I am brand new to this whole thrifting craze, and I think it is so much fun. I love looking for treasures at thrift shops and secondhand stores. And so I've been adding all kinds of decor to my collection at home. I've been trying to add some farmhouse themed pieces to go with what I already have my home styled in. And I did also add some fall items as well. And in addition to that, I am going to show you guys all the stuff that I bought. And I do have, this is all the stuff I haven't styled yet. And then I do have some items that I've already styled that I'll show you in my home. And then I also have a snippet. I wanted to add a little snippet of an eyesore in my breezeway that's been bothering me for 13 years. This breezeway was an addition on our home, and there is a window in here that's always bothered me. It's a window that goes to my son's bedroom. And I found a way to decorate that window, and it looks so cute now, and I just have to share it with you guys, so that's going to be on here as well. So that's going to be everything in this video, and I hope you enjoy. So let's get started. So this is the store that I have recently just fallen in love with. My mom and my sister introduced me to it about a month and a half ago. And every time I go up north in Michigan, I have to visit it now. I just have to. I always get excited to see what new items all the vendors have. There are secondhand items, there are antique items, and there's even some handcrafted items. One side of the store is dedicated to vendors with secondhand items or repurposed items, and the other half of the store, which is a smaller section, is dedicated to new items from crafters as well. So I just love going here. There's so many things to see. You can walk around the store 3 or 4 times in a row and you'll see something new every time because there are so many things to look at, and I just love it. So I just wanted to give you a quick overview of the store. You will notice later in this video that this item is actually in my home now, so you'll see what I use that for coming up. Here is just a quick peek of all of the items that we are going to go through in this video, and I have a few more around my house as well. Okay, so I have almost everything on the table that I want to show you, and I'm going to get to that in a second. I do have some items in my house that I'm going to show you that are already placed. And I did want to say that a lot of these items came from a store, a secondhand store called Morning Glory. And it is a store where they have, there's a whole bunch of sections in the store, and there's vendors that sell their own items in each section of the store. And a lot of the stuff is really cool, and all the vendors have kind of their own style, so you just never really know what you're gonna find. I find it so just exciting to go there. My family is really getting sick of it, but I really like going there because the stuff is always changing. And sometimes the vendors change and you just don't know what's going to come in next. And I do have some clips of that I probably already put in before this clip. So you can see that that's the store that I got a lot of this stuff at. But I'm going to tell you what I bought. I'm going to tell you how much everything is because I would want to know how much it is if I was watching the video. And some of the stuff, I can't recall if I bought it at Morning Glory or another thrift store in the same area that I went to up north. But if it's from an actual store, I'll tell you that as well. All right, so let's get going. Okay, so remember that this is not all fall themed, but some of it is. Okay, so this is a colander that I picked up. I thought this would be good with maybe some type of flowers, maybe some pumpkins inside for fall. Otherwise, I'll use it for other things during different holidays or seasons. I did get this at the secondhand store, not the Morning Glory one, but a different one. I think it's cute because they use little playing cards for their price tags. And this was $6. And then at the same thrift store as this one, I got this a couple of weeks ago. It's a chicken. It's a ceramic or like a China chicken. I don't even know what it's for. I went to the store 3 different times and wanted this. I kept looking at it and I wasn't buying it. And then the 3rd time I went, I was like, I'm getting it. So it doesn't have the price tag on it anymore, but I remember that it was $16. At one point I was like, should I put butter in here? I don't really know. It's kind of like a candy dish, but you don't really want people opening it and closing it a lot because you don't want it to break. But I think she's so pretty. Okay. Next, I have this large wash bin, I guess, kind of like a bucket. I did get this at a thrift store and it was $10. And when I saw this, I almost didn't get it. I almost just got the colander, but my mom was like, oh, that could be so cute on your porch. You could put pumpkins in it or mums. And I was like, that's a really cute idea. And it could actually go into other holidays too. I could put little Christmas trees or pine cones or something in here on my front porch. So I'm going to attempt to style it at some point. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but like I said, I'm just trying to piece some things together to kind of build up my decor. Okay, so next I have these 2 Crocs. One is a 2-quart. It was $10, and it says on here that there's a crack on it. It's really minor, and it doesn't compromise the piece at all. So I went ahead and bought it. And I bought this one after I had gotten this one at a different store. And this one is smaller. This one is, I think it's 1 quart. And it just says small. And this was $18. The only reason I paid $18 for this was because I don't have any of these. And they seem really popular in the style. And I thought and they're very versatile. Like you can put anything in here. So I really wanted one. And then of course I went to the next store and found this one for $10, but it's okay. They're different sizes and I'm glad that I have 2 because I can style them however I want. Okay, so this is kind of like a tray, but it's also a mirror. See, there you are. And I just thought this would be really cool, especially at Christmas time with some kind of lights on it, something that has Christmas lights, something that's lit up because it's gonna reflect that light off the mirror. And I thought it would just be so pretty as a centerpiece with some kind of, like I said, some kind of lights or candles or something on it. So I bought this at the secondhand store and this was $8. And then I think I only have a couple of items that are not fall themed other than that. Well, I have this is my favorite type of glass. I'm not totally sure what it's called. I want to say it's called nail glass or something. I just love it. I love the beaded glass. And I don't have one that's that tinted black color, and I thought, well, that goes with Halloween. So this was $6. And then this item, it was a little premature, but it was only $4, and I thought it was so cute and it would go anywhere because I can kind of put this wherever I want in the house. And this was $4 for this little turkey. And then I think the rest of it is fall themed. This pumpkin lights up. And I got this from Marshall's. And I took the price tag off, but I'm almost certain that it was $9.99. If not, it was $7.99. But it was $9.99 or $7.99. I know that. And I got this the same time I got this because I thought I could style them together. This isn't technically fall themed, but that's what I'm using it for. This little vase of beautiful flowers was $12.99. Get this out of the way. Okay. And then I got this little orange, I I guess, candle holder. Kind of looks like a lantern to me. I just really like the color of it. I think it'd be really pretty styled for fall. And I think it'd be really pretty once it's got a little candle in there. And this was $7. And I also like how it has like a metal rim here. So this stays up. It's not gonna fall all the time. So I thought that was really cute. These were so unique that I was really tempted. They had some big ones that I wanted to buy as well, but I just got these little ones to add a little touch of Halloween to my home. I'm not really ready for Halloween decorations yet. I love Halloween, but I'm trying to not put so many Halloween themed things out too early. So, but I couldn't, when I saw these, this is, somebody makes these at the secondhand store that I went to, the one with all the vendors. So this is a little ghost on a swing, and it's hanging, it's in a an old little frame with a little ribbon, and it was only $4, so I got that one. And to go along with that, I got this little witch, and she's in another little gold frame, and she's got a more of like a twine ribbon. But they also both have, you know, the little holders on the back that you can just stand them up. This was also $4. They're so cute and kind of creepy, and I just love them. This, I guess I have this in my fall stuff, but it doesn't have to be fall. I really like the color of this. I don't really have this a lot in my home, but I just love the rosy copper color. And I thought I could put it in my, I have a, like a greenhouse window in my kitchen. And I thought that I could put flowers, or you know, I could put anything really in here for any holiday. And my mom also said I should hang it on the wall, because it does actually have a little hanging thing on it. So I could hang it on the wall. So like I said, I'm just collecting things and trying to figure out like where I want to put everything. Oh, I'm sorry. That was, how much was this one? This one was $5. And then I have this super cute, okay, string of pumpkins. They have a really cute knit, cable knit to them. I would guess this is probably about 6 feet long. And these were $8.50. And then this is, I think this is, well, this is the last item I have on the table from one of the secondhand stores. I thought it was adorable, and it's really sturdy. It's kind of thick. And this was $5. So now I'm going to take you around to show you a couple of items that I've styled that I bought at these thrift stores or secondhand stores and even antique fairs. And then I'm going to show you how I fixed that eyesore. So this is one of the items that I had gotten from one of the vendors at the secondhand store that I go to. I don't think this is necessarily used. I think it's just built to look like it's old. And I think this was $26. I did get it a few weeks ago, so I'm having a hard time recalling exactly how much it was, but I think it was $26. And I had been looking for a piece to put my mail in, because when we come in, the mail gets thrown on that table, and I hate that. So this is where our mail goes now. So we separate it, like if it's ours, if it's my daughter's, and then my husband puts like his keys in here and stuff, like, because this is right by our back door, our breezeway door. So this has been great. We really like it. This is another piece that I picked up when I was at a secondhand store up north. It looks like it's supposed to be a bedside table, but I'm using it as an end table. I completely love it. This was $39. And it was already painted white for me. I do want to put some, on the inside, I do want to put some, like a contact paper or something in here just to give a little extra pop, like something that's pretty. But it's totally functional. There's no issues with it. I totally love it. And I also got that book right there at an antique fair. They had pairs of books for $7. And so that's one of the pairs I got. I mean, there's only one book there, but it was one of its set of two. And that is how I styled the table for fall. Okay, so now we're back in my breezeway, and I want to show you this eyesore that's been bothering me forever. Okay, so this was the issue. This window in my breezeway leads to my son's bedroom. So the breezeway was obviously built after the house was. They didn't want to have to cover up the window, so it is what it is. But the issue with it is that I feel like it's hard to find a covering for this window because it goes up so close to the ceiling. A window covering doesn't look right, and I was having a hard time figuring out what to put on there. For a long time, I always wanted to do something to it, but I just couldn't figure out what. And then we were at an antique fair recently, and I saw something that I thought might actually fix it, and it really seems to have. So here is what we did. I found this shutter at an antique fair for $20. And my husband, it just so happened to perfectly fit this window. We kind of took a gamble on it because we didn't know if it was gonna fit or not. So my husband put Velcro strips there and there, and so it's stuck to the window that way. It covers up the ugly screen. You can't see into my son's room and he can't see out, so he's got a little more privacy. We don't have to have blinds or anything on the other side. And then I just decorated it with that little wreath from Hobby Lobby. I believe it was $14.99 if I'm not mistaken. And it's being held up by the little hook that would normally hold the, excuse me, hold the shutters together. That's what it's being held with, because the shutters actually don't come apart anymore, which is totally fine. But I just love it so much. I think it does a great job of covering up the window. We still have part of the window up there, and that's fine with me. It doesn't look so closed off. I wouldn't like it if the shutters were covering the whole window, so I just really feel really good about it, and I was so happy with it. I just want to thank you once again for watching this video, and if you like the content, if you want me to create some more content like this, please like or subscribe or comment on any of these videos. It really helps my channel grow, and I currently have 38 subscribers, which I am thankful for every single one of them, but it would be so fun to grow this channel. So thanks again, and we'll see you next time.